All right. Hi, everybody. So it's day 11 for Savor at Home. And what we're trying today is another Compass Box bottling. This is Compass Box Phenomenology. Ooh, look at the label. Beautiful. So this is a limited release. They released 7,908 bottles of Phenomenology, and it's a blend of malt scotch whiskeys. So it's a blend of a bunch of single malts that come from different distilleries throughout Scotland. Specifically, a majority of it is from the Speyside region. We have 72% from Glenlossie, 24.5% from Tamdhu. And then we've got 2% from Highland Park, so a little addition of the Highland region in there. 1% from Talisker, which is of the island region, specifically Isle of Skye. And 0.5% from Caol Ila, which I actually tried many videos ago, which is an Isla. Now, this recipe, when they blended it all together, it got a whole lot of different responses. Everyone that they were having try it was picking up different characteristics in the whiskey. And this is why they actually named it Phenomenology. Lucy wants to get in the video, because phenomenology is a way of thinking about consciousness and the subjective nature of experience. So they don't give you tasting notes on this bottle like they typically do. They encourage you to develop your own idea of what you're nosing and tasting, which actually is my favorite way of tasting. I don't like to tell people what they should be tasting because for each person, it will be a different experience. This depends on your detection limitations to all these complex compounds that are in here. It also depends on what you've had in the past, right? If I say something really specific that you haven't had before, you're going to be like, I don't know what this lady is talking about. I'm not picking that up because I don't know what that is. So I do encourage tasting that way where you're making your own decisions and there's no wrong answers, by the way, and Compass Box is kind of embracing that. It is 46% ABV, and I believe I picked it up for like 170 or 80 bucks, something like that. So not too expensive, but yeah, let's go ahead, let's dive in. So you can take a look. It's nice and golden. It's not too dark. Now, in order for it to be considered a Scotch whiskey, everything that goes into it has to be at least matured for 3 years. But there's no age statement, so we don't know how old anything that goes into it actually is. So I'm getting some green apple on the nose. A little floral note to it that I can't really pinpoint. And I can't get the apples out of my head. It's like apple juice. So a little bit sweet. Maybe some honey and a tiny bit of butterscotch in there. And a little bit of an like a hay thing to it as well. Nose is pretty light. It's like if you were to eat applesauce with a cinnamon stick. not cinnamon applesauce, but applesauce with a cinnamon stick. I'm getting a lot of fruitiness, which would make sense because it is a majority Speyside, and Speysides are typically really fruity, with a little bit of spice in there. It's not too much. Your typical honeys and vanillas will pop up. But yeah, for me, I can't get the apple thing out of my head. So that's what I'm picking up the most. But yeah. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.